Hi, my name is Ms. Spencer, and welcome to Module 5, Day 2. Today, you will need a notebook, pen or pencil, and worksheets that your teacher has provided. The quote for this module is, "Only if we understand can we care. Only if we care will we help. Only if we help shall we be saved." Jane Goodall. Are you ready for some interesting learning? I am. Let's get started. Today's agenda is goals and overview, vocabulary, reading Potatoes on Rooftops, Farming in the City, and sharing out our new learning. The essential question for this module is, how can caring for the earth and its living things improve life now and in the future? Today's learning mindset is setting goals. I have a plan. Here are the vocabulary goals for today. To identify real-life connections between words and their use, to use newly acquired vocabulary expressively, and to answer questions and discuss meanings to develop vocabulary. Take a minute and pause the video in order to take a closer look at our critical vocabulary list. Take a minute to pause the video to look at part 2 of our critical vocabulary list. Now let's do some independent practice. Answer the following questions in your notebook. If a house was described as humble, how would you imagine it? What might you use plots for? If you could transform into something, what would you transform into? What could a garden yield? What might influence how well a garden grows? Would you want to eat artificial fruits and vegetables? Why or why not? What is an alternative to living in an urban area? Pause the video in order to complete this task and answer the questions in your notebook. Excellent. Let's continue with the independent work. Pause the video to complete steps 3 and 4 for all your new vocabulary words. Step 3. Use the new vocabulary word in the sentence. And step 4. Brainstorm other words that come to mind when you hear each new vocabulary word. Pause the video to complete this activity. Let's share out. Pause the video as you share out with a partner or with a family member at home. Excellent job so far. Let's take a brain break. Pause the video in order to get a drink of water or stretch your legs. Here are the reading goals for today. To generate questions about a text to deepen understanding and gain information. To use reading strategies throughout the reading process to monitor comprehension. To generate and answer questions about a text using newly acquired vocabulary. Good readers ask questions before, during, and after reading to clear up any confusion or fill in gaps in their understanding as they read. Here are some important instructional vocabulary. Prediction, a smart guess about what will happen. Clarify, to try to make clear what you don't understand in your reading. And topic, the person or thing a text is about. Pause the video to take a closer look at our Ask and Answer Questions poster. Let's take a closer look at Potatoes on Rooftops, Farming in the City. Persuasive texts give an author's opinion about a topic and try to convince readers to agree with that opinion. Persuasive texts might organize ideas by cause and effect. They may also organize ideas by showing problems and solutions. Persuasive texts also include reasons and evidence, such as facts and examples to support the author's viewpoint. Persuasive texts include strong language and specific techniques such as appealing to readers' emotions. Think about the title and genre of the text, Potatoes on Rooftops, Farming in the City. What do you know about city farming? What do you want to learn? Pause the video in order to write your ideas inside of your notebook. As you read, pay attention to word gaps. Do I know this word from someplace else? Does it seem like a word about this topic? Can I find clues in the sentence to help me understand the word? Now it's time for some independent work. Answer these 3 questions inside of your notebook. Question number 1. Reread pages 314 to 315. What language on these pages reveals the author's opinion about urban gardening? Question number 2. Review pages 316 to 317. How do the posters shown on these pages support the information in the text? And question number 3. Why does the author describe so many different types of gardens in the text? What conclusions can you draw from them about people who grow urban gardens? Pause the video in order to complete this activity. Let's share out our answers. Pause the video in order to share out with a new partner or with a family member at home. Great job today! It's time to wrap up this lesson. Let's reflect on our learning by sharing how we used our understanding of asking and answering questions during our independent work time. Pause the video to jot down some ideas. Thank you for learning with me today. If you would like to continue learning together, click the link in the description in order to see all the videos where we can learn together. Have a great day, and I hope to see you soon.